Well, good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, and PD Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. It is Monday, the 30th day of January. We're almost to the end of the month, and it is great to be here with you this morning. It has been a while, but this morning is a very exciting morning for me, especially because my credit union has transformed. And I want to say good morning and welcome to the General Manager of Nexa Credit Union, Mrs. Retesha Smith-Boyd, and Mr. Kevin Andall. He's the Vice President of the Board. Good morning, lady and gent, and welcome to the Mid-Morning Buzz.
Good morning, good morning. Good to be here.
Good to be here. Thank you for having us.
It really is fantastic having you folks, and we do apologize for the late start this morning, but as you know, we're here and we're ready to go, and we're excited to learn more about the transformation of the GUT Credit Union to now Nexa Credit Union. So, Mrs. Andall, I'll start with you. I know it's an exciting time for the credit union, new space, new name, and I'm expecting a lot of other new things. But tell us first, what is Nexa Credit Union?
Nexa Credit Union is an evolution of the GUT Credit Union. It's not a replacement, it's an evolution. And as in evolution, we're moving to the next level. So we are taking our members to the next level. The word Nexa comes from the Latin word nexus, which means connection, intersection. And Nexa is really a connecting point between members and their aspiration and their dreams and where they want to go. As our tagline says, with you wherever your road leads, signifying that Nexa Credit Union is a member-focused credit union. It's a community-focused credit union. Being there with the members, providing all the necessary support, advice, and holding to bring them to that place where they ought to be in their financial journey. And that is what Nexa is. The sign, if you look at the word Nexa on the sign, on the logo, you would see that there is an X, a very youthful, contemporary X that signifies the diversity of our membership. But they are moving towards the credit union. They're connecting at the credit union and then going on to achieve all they envision to achieve.
Fantastic. Mrs. Boyd, with all this newness, new connections, and as Mr. Andall said, the evolution, what is the new promise to the membership?
Well, Janelle, we are committed to excellent service, offering innovative services, and I'm glad you mentioned that you expect a lot of new things coming on stream because we do have quite a few new products and services that we will onboard and execute, in the coming months. Our commitment to our members is to support them through premium services to meet their financial needs. So we will be having our online coming very soon, and some other products, digital branches, etc. So, as Mr. Andall said, is the next level. So we want to take it beyond what persons would have been accustomed to under the GUT Credit Union and offer, some premium services that would really push the envelope and help our members through every walk of life.
Fantastic. I really like the word for the day is evolution. We're leveling up and we're moving the credit union forward, and I'm happy that you're transforming and embracing the digital era that we're in to make online banking and so accessible to the membership. What would you say is the legacy of the GUT Credit Union?
Well, the GUT Credit Union was founded by our valued teachers. They are the foundation. Without them, we would not be here today. Without them, Nexa would not be here today. And the foundation members had certain values, community-based, focus on education, focus on support. And it is those values that we hold dear today, evolving into Nexa. It is those values that we will still be focused on. We are a member-focused organization, providing solid financial services to our members, we are community-based. If you look at where our branches are, we are part of communities. We are in the tongue of St. George, in Grand Anse, in Victoria, in Carriacou, in Grenville. So a lot of those value sets are still there that came from teachers. As you know, teachers are very supportive. They are really the backbone of educating the next generation. And we want to continue educating our members, educating them through financial education, leveraging the digital technologies as well. And this rebrand actually came from our members, right? Now, we would have done perception surveys and really speak to our membership as to what it is they expect from their credit union. What are their needs, where we can improve, what are our deficiencies, and coming out of those surveys, you see Nexa and what Nexa stands for. And as a matter of fact, we could not have evolved into Nexa without the approval and support of our membership under the then GUT Credit Union. Because once the board and management would have gotten that mandate now from the surveys, it was brought to the membership at a special general meeting, and the membership voted overwhelmingly to transform into Nexa. So who we are and who we would like to be would not have happened without the membership of our GUT Credit Union and our foundation members, as well as the wider membership, because we have over 14,000 members and 80% are non-teachers. And so coming out of this rebrand, we are looking to bring everyone under the family of Nexa.
I get you, and critical, because I remember years ago when I was looking at, financial institutions and so in Grenada, I honestly thought that the GUT was only for teachers, and I'm sure people had that misconception, and you've rebranded and now are inclusive of everyone and reaching everyone at all levels. Fantastic. So Nexa, the connection, it is spreading, and I'm sure people are wondering, how is that going to impact the financial sector in Grenada? What is it going to mean for Grenadians? Can you tell us a bit more about that? Either one of you.
Well, one of the significance, I'm sure Mr. Andall would add to what I'm saying, is firstly the inclusiveness of the brand. All members represented. We want the brand to reflect the membership composition. And as you would have mentioned, Janelle, you thought it was just for teachers. We want to offer upgraded services and upgraded atmosphere and be more responsive to the market. And so to allow the members to be comfortable doing business, comfortable doing financial transactions. I think this rebrand allows, members to come in and they feel it is more inviting. Sometimes, persons in the society, they're not very comfortable doing financial transactions, right? And we want this rebrand to really have the arms wide open to tell everybody that they are welcome, regardless of who you are welcome. And in addition to this, if the credit unions and the banks and all of the financial players do well, then the financial sector will do well. And we want this brand to continue to leverage what the GUT Credit Union had to grow from strength to strength. And we believe that this rebrand will not only just strengthen the Nexa Credit Union, but it will strengthen the confidence that persons have in the financial sector as well.
Indeed. You mentioned earlier your different locations across the island, but I know people are keen to know. You've moved into a new location and we've been hearing it a lot. Tell us exactly where your new location is.
So we are at the corner of Cross and Halifax Street in the beautiful town of St. George. I'm from the town, right? So I have to make sure I say this, right? In the beautiful town of St. George, formerly where the RBTT bank was. We have remodeled the space. We're inviting everyone to come on down, see the space, experience the difference. We've had a lot of positive reviews, but we don't just want you to come and enjoy the space. We want you to come and enjoy the service as well, because we are taking it to the next level. And I just want to repeat the other locations. We are in the Excel Plaza at Grandans. We are in Grenville, right on the main street. We are in Victoria, right next to the police station. You can't miss it when you're going through Victoria. We are in Hillsborough, Carriacou. So you can come into any of our branches and we will be happy to serve you.
Mm-hmm. I nearly didn't make out the color of the machine at the Kirani James Boulevard. Are all the locations rebranded as well?
Yes, they are.
Okay. So we're looking for new colors, folks. Is it a navy? You call it a navy blue?
Yes, the navy is one of our signature base colors, but we also have some additional vibrant accent colors. You have the baby blues, the orange, the yellow, the greens, and you would see it playing out a lot in the X in terms of the lines on the X. And if you go into the other branches, you will see it as well, in the design. In the town of St. George, you would see a lot of the little pops of color in the offices and so forth. So navy is our base, but we do have some accent colors to fill it, vibrant colors. So when you come in there, even if you're feeling a little sad and you're feeling down, once you come in and you see the colors, and so it will, you will get the vibes. It will give you the energy.
Fantastic. And for all those who missed the cupcakes on the opening, they've been asking. I've been asking with them, when next again?
We will be giving out some goodies again, and once we start, Janelle, you will be informed.
Okay, so I know persons are excited. People are excited, and the credit union has leveled up from the GUT Credit Union to Nexa Credit Union. They may be asking, how can I be part of this movement? How can I join?
Easy as 1, 2, 3. You have to just bring 2 pieces of valid picture ID, a pay slip or a job letter, and a utility bill with your address on it, or a bank statement with your address on it. If you don't have that, that is okay. We have a very short form that you can give to the person you live with, and just to confirm your address. $300 for your shares because it is a member-owned organization. When you buy your shares, you are a member owner, which means you have a part in the decisions. So you can come to our annual general meetings, you can make decisions. Even before that, you can always come in if there's a suggestion, you can come and let us know. You have 6 months to pay that $300. Some persons have it all at once, which is great. But if you don't, you have 6 months. We'll put you on a payment plan, and then you'll be able to pay that $300 and you become a member. And then you can start saving. We have a lot of different savings products. And of course, if you need any particular loan products, we have those as well.
Do you have to be a member for the 6 months before you start accessing? I know a lot of people are curious about the loan. Is it time of the year when people are building? No. So once you join, those services are immediately available to you?
They are available, yes.
Okay.
You have to just make sure that you have your shares, because the services are available for members. So once you have your shares, of course, each product will have different requirements, but you just need to go speak to a loans officer and they will get you started.
Fantastic. Mr. Andall, you've been quiet for a while. We're about to wrap, but anything you want to leave with us before we wrap this segment? You
Mr.
need
Andall,
to
you're on
unmute.
mute.
Sorry, I wanted to say that Nexa is a living and breathing organization, and we have a personality. And our personalities are motivational, knowledgeable, supportive, approachable, and professional. So we are there to galvanize you, motivate you, but knowing full well that you are dealing with competent people who are professional. And our vision is to be the financial institution of choice. And our mission to provide the best possible service to members while meeting their primary financial needs in governance and membership satisfaction. So we are there, Nexa is here, and Nexa is pushing and striving to be the financial institution of choice for all of our citizens in Grenada and in the diaspora.
Thank you so much. I heard it with the confidence and the authority of a board member. Mrs. Boyd, the final word is yours. Tell us.
Thanks, Janelle. I just want to remind our members and potential members, when you become members, that this is your credit union. This is by you, for you. It is your credit union. So if there are any, things, any challenges, any issues, any suggestions, come to us. Let us know. Sometimes, you see persons, posting things in the public and so forth. But this is your credit union, right? You don't want to damage your credit union. So we are appealing to you. There may be certain things that we may not get right. Let us know, and we will work with you on that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, folks. We've been chatting here this morning with Mrs. Retesha Smith Boyd. She's the General Manager of Nexa Credit Union, and Mr. Kevin Andall, Vice President of the Board of Nexa Credit Union. And they have moved, they have rebranded, and they have expanded their services. You have new cards, international debit cards, I know. And they're doing so much. Online banking is coming soon. Lots happening at the Nexa Credit Union. They're located on the corner of Cross and Halifax Street in the capital, St. George's, and locations island-wide, inclusive of Carriacou. Thank you so much for joining and sharing with us this morning. We appreciate. It is just about 12 minutes on to 12. This is where I leave you. I'm Janelle. An absolute pleasure being with you this morning. Glenn will be back tomorrow, God's willing. Have a fantastic Monday and a very productive week. Keep it locked to Classic. Bye-bye.